What's going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Ty, the Lego guy here, and welcome to another Lego Star Wars comparison. Today we're taking a look at two awesome sets. We are going to be comparing the 4502 X-Wing fighter, but we're not going to be taking a look at the fighter, just Yoda's Hut. I had 563 pieces, 3 minifigs, retailed for $50 US, and it came out in 2004. And we're going to be comparing it against the Lego Star Wars Yoda's Hut, that's set 75208. It had 229 pieces, 3 minifigs, came out in 2018, and it retailed for $30 US. Now with this comparison, we're mainly going to show how Lego's changed over the years. Basically, it really, if you want to choose which one's better, it's really whether you like nostalgic older sets or whether you like more modern, accurate looking sets. But anyways, this one should get interesting, but enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin with the 2004 Yoda's Hut. Give you guys a 360 view of it, like we always do. Very nice looking, very nostalgic. 3 times for emphasis. One thing I love about this set is it actually has this awesome looking printed piece on the top. Do quite like that. And this small little doorway, which is actually smaller than the 2018 version. So it actually is a little bit more accurate in that respect. The rest of it is not as accurate as the newer one, but it definitely has nostalgic points. So how you kind of access it is you just lift that to reveal this awesome looking little kitchen. So first off, I wanted to mention this little pot. Nice little area for Yoda to cook. Some nice little windows so you can have R2 kind of peek through like he does in the movie. Do quite like that. And then it has this nice little table, salt shaker, whatever, barrel, little bed where you can stick Yoda. Let's actually just put him to sleep right here. Absolutely love it. Let's actually show you guys this little hidden compartment. You open this up and there's Yoda's lightsaber. So I like the fact that you could hide that. I don't believe, again, he had it. I think he lost it when he fought the Emperor in episode 3, but I do appreciate a lightsaber, especially if it's one of those chrome hilted lightsabers. But yeah, that pretty well does the hut. You can just close her up like so, and you're back in business. Absolutely love it. Very nostalgic. Let's now take a look at the 2018. And here we have the 2018 version. So let's just give you guys a 360 view of it. As you can see, it is much more accurate to the movie. However, I still think that the 2004 is good for nostalgia, and it just is an overall good looking model. This one actually has a lot more features. This one can technically make that work. It doesn't always work though. Sometimes it takes the piece off. Let's try that again though. Generally though, works pretty awesome. As you can see, it is a play feature. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. And then it has a nice little swing area for Luke to kind of swing, which is kind of cool. The other thing I wanted to mention too is it has this chimney right here, so that's supposed to be smoke. Do quite like that. And then right here, you can actually make Luke kind of like use the Force. There's just a lot more playability with this newer one. Make it like he's lifting up the rocks and everything like he had in that scene. And then the interior of this, everything just comes apart. See how that piece you can stick up here? We're gonna get into that play feature. It has this awesome looking little kitchen, nice looking little bed. You can lift it. There's a nice little carrot in there, bottle. Again, they're keeping with the theme of having a little kitchen, which I absolutely think is fantastic. And yeah, I really love this set as well. I love both of them. And what you can kind of do right here with that piece that you saw we kind of moved is it has this nice little area to make Luke kind of jump. So it's a play feature, and you can sometimes get him to like land on his feet, especially this one on top. That one generally can work pretty good, and sometimes if you maybe try 100 times, you can get him to land on his feet. So Luke is definitely training. That's what I really liked about this one, as opposed to the older one, is it's kind of like he's training to be a Jedi, although I still love the older one. Anyways, those are the sets. What we're going to do now is actually compare the two side by side. And here we have the two of them side by side. So what's interesting is they're actually roughly comparable in size. However, the newer one has about 100 more pieces. So with more detail, with more accuracy, you need more pieces, which makes perfect sense. Let's just flip them around. Yeah, I do quite like them for different reasons. This one for nostalgia, this one for more accuracy. Although if you were to see either of these on a shelf, you'd be able to figure out what it was. Oh, that's Yoda's Hut, or that's Yoda's Hut. So all in all, I like both of them. They're just different, and it's really cool to see how Lego's sort of changed over the years from having, you know, more of the nostalgia look with the older model to the more accurate look with the newer model. But yeah, those are the two sets. Let's now take a look at the minifigs and see how those compare. And to start us off, we're gonna begin with the Dagobah Luke. So night and day difference. If you guys like nostalgia, you're gonna like this one. If you like more of an accurate looking fig, you're gonna like the one on the right. I like both of them personally. I do like the chrome hilt lightsaber a lot more than Luke's. However, they actually got the blade right on this set, unlike the one from the 2004 Yoda's Hut. So I thought that was actually kind of interesting. Lego's been screwing up on lightsaber blades for years. Then we have the back torsos of the two figs. They're both good in my opinion, just one's yellow, one's beige. This is the backpack that actually goes to the older Luke. This is the one that goes to the newer one. I actually like the older one a bit more. This is actually quite a rare piece as well. But all in all, both very good looking figs. The other interesting thing too is this Luke does have back face printing. So huge props on that, whereas the other Luke does not. But yeah, all in all, nice looking figs. Let's now move on to the next batch. And now we've come to the two Yodas that are included. I love both these. Here we have the more accurate looking Yoda. Then we have the more nostalgic Yoda. You can even tell the green is just slightly off. And the difference with this set is they actually included Yoda's lightsaber. The 2018 did not. However, that might be a little bit more accurate just because I don't think he had his lightsaber in the original trilogy. I think he lost it in his duel with Palpatine. Then you can see their back torso. You can just tell this one's more nostalgic, this one's more accurate. I love them both, however. They're both great. Even the cane is a little bit more accurate on the newer one. It's a smaller brown piece instead of the bigger one. But all in all, nice looking figs. Let's now take a look at the final batch, which are R2s. So as you can see, this one's just much more accurate. I absolutely love this R2. It's one of my favorites. Love the fact that he has all this dirt on him, which is accurate because he got spit out of that sea monster in that swamp. This is just that authentic, normal, nostalgic R2. And then flipping them around, nothing too crazy. Again, I love the newer R2 though. Absolutely love the fact that he has mud. I think that was a great incorporation. Something Lego didn't have to do, but they went out of their way and they did it. But yeah, those are the figs. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review or comparison. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, I love both these sets for what they are. I love the nostalgic feel of the older one. I still think it's pretty accurate, except again for the lightsaber blade. And the fact that you got an X-Wing with it for 50 US is fantastic. Now, if we're going for more accuracy, obviously the newer one is much more accurate. I mean, even everything from the R2 to the lightsaber blade being correct to, you know, even just the overall look of the hut, along with, you know, all the little features you have as a, you know, if you're a kid and you want to play with it, it's great. But if you're wanting just an awesome nostalgic piece, you get an X-Wing, and you know, it has all the different little things you'd need to kind of make it movie accurate, like Yoda's bed, cooking area, nice little area to sit, the little windows that you can kind of have R2 peek through. This one's still great as well. I actually like the fact that the doorway is just a little bit smaller in this one than the newer one. I think that's a little bit more accurate. But all in all, you got to give the accuracy over to the newer one. But then if you like nostalgia, again, you can't go wrong with the 2004 model. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on these ones. If you like them, if you don't, any areas you think they could improve on either of them. Always interested to know what you guys think, along with which one's your favorite. Do you like the nostalgic 2004 or the more accurate 2018? But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future Lego Star Wars comparisons, reviews, etc. we do on the channel. I really do enjoy doing them. this is a perfect reason why I love both these sets. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.